Hey guys, welcome back to the CozyCast. Today we are talking about Ed Gein. If you don't know who Ed Gein is, he's one of the top serial killers, and apparently he was one of the most inspired people who one of the
Y'all guys hear him read. Hear him read.
this is not me reading though. I don't know how to
Oh,
say it, but Michael Myers was inspired by Ed Gein and some of the other people. No, not Michael Myers. Wait, yeah. Or was it Leatherface?
you're telling the story. I have no idea who this
It
guy
was
is.
Leatherface. I don't know why I thought
They're
Michael
all
Myers.
wearing leather masks, so I mean,
So, starting off, Ed Gein was a serial killer in
right.
Texas, I believe, and he killed many people, and he took their flesh and bones and made a sorceries out of them. Like,
Ew.
yeah, yeah, I know. Like, there was a picture of, it wasn't like the actual one, it was like a replica of it. But he made a lamp out of his victim's spine, and like the lampshade was a bunch of flesh.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's very disturbing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I have this thing called the mac- I don't I don't know how to say it, but the macabre story of Ed Gein.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna just read it to you, and we're gonna say what we think of it.
Okay, editor, add intense background noise. Okay, go.
Most people have seen classic horror films like Psycho, 1960, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, and The Silence of the Lambs, 1991.
Yeah.
But what many may not know is that the terrifying villains in these three movies were all based on a real-life character, Ed Gein, a so-called Butcher of Plainfield. It's actually, so where's Plainfield? Oh wait, it says it right here. When police entered his Plainfield, Wisconsin home in November 1957, following the disappearance of a local woman, they walked straight into a house of horrors. Imagine what they found in his house though.
Do you imagine what they're like? Do you know their hair on their back was standing up?
Why they're back?
Or their neck? I don't know. Wherever you have hair, everywhere,
Just
every hair on
imagine
your
the
body standing up.
imagine
And
the
you know that guy
smell
in the
too.
back. Yeah, you imagine that guy in the back, you know, who just crapped himself.
He's
and
like, no, you guys got
he just
this.
turns around and walks out.
You know, I'll probably like wait in the police car just to make sure he doesn't steal it.
Watching the cam. Yeah, the cameras in the car. The body cam.
No,
Yeah.
he's probably like just sitting in the back of the van with the K9.
Yeah. Comforting the canine.
Okay. Not only did they find the woman they were looking for, dead, decapitated and hung from her ankles, but they also found a number of shockingly grisly objects crafted by Ed Gein. Like I said, like the lamp. He even made like forks and spoons out of their bones. Which is like, oh yeah. He probably did. Police found skulls, human organs, and gruesome pieces of furniture, like lampshades made out of human faces, and chairs upholstered with human skin. Gein's goal, as he later... What?
Okay, so imagine this lamp, right? It made out of human faces, right? So, you know,
Yeah.
my first thought, me being an innocent guy and all, you know what that would kind of look like?
What?
It would look like the guy off of Spy Kids.
Oh, the thumb
You know what I'm
dude?
talking Yeah,
Yeah. Dude, I haven't watched
yeah, we
Spy
had
Kids in a while.
multiple faces and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Um...
Anyway,
Dude, I don't get why he would think that was like decorative. Like he imagine like what's going through his head. Like, oh, that lamp looks decorative. I should just put it there. Oh wait, I should sell these and night
Record
all.
He sold them?
I don't know, probably. Okay.
I was about to say, who would buy it? What the heck?
Gaines' goal, as he later explained the police, was to create a skin suit to rescue his dead mother, with whom he been obsessed for years. Ooh, so he's trying to like recreate his mom. That's, oh god.
Dude, that sounds like...
Dude, that's so weird. Well, we're getting into his early life now. Getting into his early life now.
It's a hard time.
Born Edward Theodore Gien on August 27th, 1906, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, Ed came of age under the influence of his religious and domineering mother, Augusta. She raised Ed and his brother Henry to believe that the world was full of evil. Okay, now I can see why.
Yeah, that's no shot. This kid had no shot at ever being normal.
That woman were vessels of sin, and that drinking and immortality were the instruments of the devil. Frantic to protect her family from the evil, which she believed lurked around every corner, Augusta insisted that they move from La Crosse, a sinkhole of filth, she thought, to Plainfield. Even there, Augusta had the family settle outside of town, since she believed that living in town would corrupt her two young sons. As a result, Ed Gien only ever left his family isolated farmhouse to go to school, but he failed to establish any meaningful connections with his classmates, who remembered him as a socially awkward and prone to unexplained fits of laughter. What's more, Ed's lazy eye and speech impediment made him an easy victim of bullies. So
well, I mean, he's been terrified his whole life because he thinks the whole world is made of evil, so I mean,
you don't know if he thought that. The mom tried to make him think that.
well, at a young age, you believe anything your parents tell you.
Maybe. I mean, still, it's kind of messed up that the mom, like, made him think that everyone's bad, or tried to make him think, and, like, now he's, like, some, what am I thinking?
The worst killers ever.
Yeah, who inspired Leatherface and all them.
And probably inspired other serial killers also.
Yeah. Despite all this, Ed adored his mother. His father, a timid alcoholic who died in the 1940s, cast a much smaller shadow over his life. He absorbed her lessons about the world and seemed to embrace her harsh worldview. Though Henry sometimes stood up to August, Ed never did. Okay, so...
So the brother was trying to make a difference, and then...
Yeah, I don't think the brother believed her.
Yeah.
And Ed just believed everything that she said and thought that she knew everything.
Yeah.
And he thought that, like, she was trying to keep him safe or something, I guess.
Yeah. Protecting him from evil ways of the world.
So, it perhaps not a surprise that Ed Gain's first victim was likely his older brother, Henry. Oh.
No way.
Oh.
No way.
Jeez. Okay, that took a turn.
That took a big turn.
Wonder if he skinned his face off.
Well, it's his first kill, so I mean, probably not.
He's probably just trying to protect his mom. If something happened.
I bet they were in an argument, and then his brother like started yelling, and then
Ed was like, "I'm gonna protect my mama."
Yeah, that's my mama.
That's still crazy though.
That took an awful turn. That's sad.
Yeah. In 1944, Ed and Henry set out to clear some vegetation in their fields by burning it away, but only one of the brothers would live through the night. Oh god. As they worked, their fire suddenly got out of control, and when firefighters arrived to put the blaze out, Ed told them that Henry had vanished. His body was found soon afterward, face down in the marsh, dead from asphyxiation? I don't know how to say that word. Hold on.
Don't ask me. I don't know either.
Let me look that up. Just to say the process being deprived of okay, so strangled or
So
suffocated.
he didn't stab him. He
just
strangled the man.
He suffocated him. Yeah. Just still really really bad. Sorry, go ahead.
If you think about it, I'm not trying to be psycho or anything like that, but I watch a lot of Criminal Minds, you know?
I watch a lot of slasher movies.
Yeah, so if you think about it, him strangling him and then setting the house on fire or whatnot, trying to get rid of the body, him saying that his brother's disappeared, he doesn't know where he is, and then them thinking that, oh, he probably died from suffocating in the smoke.
Yeah.
Not him. You know, that was a good alibi for him on that situation. If he was trying to get away from it. Again, I'm not psycho, I'm just saying, Law and Order.
Oh no, that's what psychos say. At the time, it seemed like a tragic accident, but accidental or not, Henry's death meant that Ed Gien and Augusta had the farmhouse to themselves. They lived there in isolation for about a year until Augusta's death in 1945. So he killed his brother and his mom died.
So now he's all alone.
Yeah, and he doesn't have like any social skills, so. The horrific. How do you say that? Horrific crimes of the Butcher of Plainfield. Oh god. Following Augusta's. Sorry?
I'm gonna have nightmares.
No, you're not. You're fine. He's dead, I think. Following Augusta's death, Ed Gien transformed the house into something of a shrine to her memory. Okay, that's just kind of weird, I feel like. Knowing him, he probably has like her head in the fridge, like Jason Voorhees.
Oh no.
But
There's the rest of her body in the freezer in the barn.
Probably. He boarded up rooms that she used, keeping them in pristine condition, and moved into a small bedroom off the kitchen. Living alone, far from town, he began to sink into his obsessions. Ed filled his days by learning about Nazi medical experiments, studying human anatomy, consuming porn, though he never attempted to date any real-life women, and reading horror novels.
I like how they specifically said real life.
Yeah. So, I don't even want to say it.
He lived alone, no social skills, in his mom's house. He probably didn't move out because that's what he knows, and then killed his brother, his mom dies, has his mom's head in the freezer in his icebox.
Possibly. He started reading about Nazi medical experiments, which he probably did. He learned about human anatomy.
That's probably what he's doing with his mom.
Probably. He also began to indulge his sick fantasies, but it took a long time for anyone to realize it. Indeed, for a full decade, no one thought much about the Gien farm outside of town. Everything changed in November 1957 when a local hardware store owner named Bernice Warden vanished, leaving nothing behind but bloodstains. Well, that's something.
No. Yeah, that's his first actual victim.
No, his brother's his first actual victim.
No, because they don't know that. This is the first victim that actually vanished.
Well, I guess, but his okay.
I understand where you're coming from. Like his brother was his first like kill, but this guy was his first like person that people realize, oh, this guy's gone and this is not normal. We gotta find this guy.
Warden, a 58-year-old widow, had last been seen at her store. Her last customer, none other than Ed Gien, who'd gone into the store to buy a gallon of antifreeze. Okay.
Antifreeze for his truck.
Yeah.
His vehicle.
Police went to Ed's farmhouse to investigate and found themselves in the middle of a waking nightmare. There, authorities found what would later inspire a horror movie such as Silence of the Lambs, Psycho, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's crazy.
So they found him. So when the woman got vanished, because they couldn't find him, who killed the hardware guy. So whenever he took the lady, they found who killed her, which is him, and went to his house.
Well, we're getting into that. What investigators found inside Ed Gien's house?
What did they find?
As soon as investigators stepped into Ed Gien's house, they found Bernice Warden in the kitchen. She was dead, decapitated, and hung from her ankles from the rafters. So I'm guessing he was like bleeding her out like a pig.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So it sounds like just like a movie.
Wonder if he stashed her head in with the freezer with his mom.
Yeah, keep her company.
Hey mom, I found you a friend.
Yeah, like the SpongeBob episode with Squidward as the ice cream. She got her lady friend.
Oh god, I feel so bad for her. Oh.
For real.
Like how did she just leave with him? Or did he like kidnap her?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Cause it's hard enough to just talk to women. I don't know how to get someone to get into to the same freaking building as me, dude.
Oh god,
so I don't know what the deal there is.
Just wait till this next passage.
Oh no.
There were also countless bones, both whole and fragmented, skulls impaled on his bedposts, and bowls and kitchen utensils made of skulls. Worse than the bones, however, were the household items that Ed had made from human skin.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's pictures. His house looks like, oh god. I don't know.
I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good to put on
Yeah, no. Like, it's black and white, of course, but like his house is just like full of random things, like messy. Like there's a pallet right there on the wall for no reason. There's a picture of a policeman like holding a violin.
Okay, what's his name again?
Ed Gien.
I put Gien, not Gain.
It's G-E-I-N.
Yeah. Oh, G-E-I-N. What, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh my god. Dude, that's crazy.
Authorities found chair upholstered in human skin, a wastebasket made of skin, leggings made from human leg skin, masks made from faces, a belt made of nipples, a pair of lips being used as a widow shade drawstring, a corset made of a female torso, and a lampshade made from a human face.
Yeah, and spine.
Yeah. Along with the skin items, police found a various dismembered body parts including fingernails, 4 noses, and the genitals of 9 different women. They also found the remains of Mary Hogan, a tavern keeper who had gone missing in 1954. God.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah. Now I can see why Leatherface was inspired by this dude.
Yeah.
He's wearing another face.
Yeah.
Gien readily admitted that he collected most of the remains from 3 local graveyards, which he started to visit 2 years after Augusta's death. He told police he'd gone to graveyards in 8 days looking for bodies that he thought resembled his mother. Ed also explained why. He told authorities that he had wanted to create a woman's suit so that he could become his mother and crawl into her skin.
What?
Oh god.
Yeah, he made a mask out of his mom's face.
Ooh. So
Yeah.
he was trying to make a full-on suit so he can
Yeah,
become
that's
his mom.
Yep.
Ooh. Now I can see why it's like the butcher of Plainfield.
The problem is, this guy just looks like a regular dude.
Not really. There's a certain look for serial killers.
Well, I mean, this picture when he's young, he looks regular, dude.
Yeah.
But like when you look at the older pictures, like you can tell like this man's not.
Yeah, he's not sane. No. How many people do you think he killed?
At least 24. I have no idea.
Looking it up now. Investigators found the remains of 10 women in Gien's home, but he was ultimately linked to just 2 murders. Bernice Warden and another local woman, Mary Hogan. Gien was declared mentally unfit to stand trial, and he was sent to a hospital in Wisconsin. So he didn't even get the death penalty.
No, he went to a insane
What's
asylum.
the death penalty? It was 1950, so was that even legal?
I have no idea. Was that when the electric chair was going on?
It has to be legal, actually, because people were dying by the guillotine and stuff.
Yeah. But that's also like ages ago for the guillotine.
Yeah, it was. But no, he just got...
He pleaded insane. That's what happened.
Yeah, which is worse than death, I think. Because they like keep you locked up in a room, give you like all
He made a
sorts of medicine.
jacket out of faces.
Dude, like... Ew, oh.
I'm not looking at this no more.
Following the police visit to Ed Gien's house, the butcher of Plainfield was arrested. He was found not guilty by reasons of insanity in 1957, which I can see because his mom, what his mom like taught him and all that. But what I'm confused is like,
He killed me.
why didn't they like? It said he only like killed 2 like
But
main
still,
women.
It's if you kill one person like these days, it's automatic death. Either life in prison or death.
Yeah.
You plead first degree.
But what I
This
want to
guy
know
killed and
is
slaughtered people twice and
Why-
was account for 10.
why didn't they like continue the investigation of his brother?
I don't know.
Because
But I think it's crazy that they still pleaded him insane, even though he killed 2 people and had
Yeah.
10 other people he was involved in.
Yeah.
If you got that, bro, you're getting death like the next day.
Oh, okay.
These days.
10 years later, Ed was deemed fit to stand trial and was convicted of the murder of Bernice Worden, but just of Bernice Worden. So
Not the other guy?
he was never tried for Mary Hogan's murder
What? And he wasn't tried for his brothers either.
because the state allegedly saw it as a waste of money.
Oh my god, they don't believe in justice.
Ed was insane, they reasoned. He would spend the rest of his life in hospitals either way. It still makes me mad that, like, Mary Hogan was never, like, avenged, I guess.
Yeah.
Bernice Worden was.
They
Because,
didn't seek justice on her because of money issues?
yeah.
That's stupid.
They called
That's
it-
the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I will quote, allegedly saw it as a waste of money.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my
So
life.
they literally just called Mary Hogan a waste.
Yeah. Literally. That she. Oh my god. See, people who are listening, y'all, there's people that go through things every day, and I tell a lot of my friends this. Y'all guys are meant to be here. Y'all guys have a reason to be here, and when people say things like that, dude, it's not true. She wasn't a waste. They were wrong. They were absolutely wrong for saying that, and they should have got justice for him too. Which he was already going to die in prison anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered to him anyway, because he knew he was already going to die in prison or in an insane asylum or whatnot. He was never going to go out into the real world again. But for them to say it like that, it's freaking. Y'all guys have a reason to be here. Y'all are worthless. Y'all aren't a waste. I hate the word waste because it's not true. But go ahead.
What I want to know is why do people try and get into an insane asylum instead of prison? Because an insane
Because
asylum
if you
is
go-
so much worse than prison.
Yeah, but you only have to stay in there for a certain amount of time. It's way
No.
less time to.
No,
Isn't it?
no, it's more time actually. Because if they deem you insane, they'll put you in there. Then like after like 10 years, I think, or 5 years,
You go to another trial.
and if they still think you're insane, they'll put
See,
you
that's the
back in
thing.
there.
If you're faking to be insane and you go into insanity or insane asylum or whatnot, and then you fake not being insane, then you get out less time in the long run instead of staying in prison for a whole 40 years.
Until his death in 1984 at the age of 77, he only ever admitted to murdering Worden and Hogan. The other bodies and police found as many as 40 in his home. Ooh,
Murdering, that means killing them. He
Wait,
didn't admit
no.
to butchering them though.
he claimed he robbed them from the graves.
What?
Yeah.
So you're telling me this man was digging up graves to cut people's faces off that are already dead?
Or that's what he claims, but he could have very well killed. As such, we may never know how many people fell victim to the butcher of Plainfield, but it is certain that Ed Gein stands as one of the history's most disturbing serial killers. He's also seen as the inspiration for the mother-loving Norman Bates of Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's skin-wearing Leatherface, and the Silent of the Lambs Buffalo Bill. That's it. Oh, gosh.
When you say disturbing, bro, that's more than disturbing, dude. That's, oh my god.
Yeah. See, like, he doesn't, like, oh god. I don't know what to think about this.
This is what's sad. Because it's sad that he killed multiple people, right? It's very sad. I don't think.
It's also sad that he's, like, stealing people from their resting spots.
Right. But if you think about it, it's also sad about where he's come from, how he was raised. 'Cause
Yeah.
from the very beginning, he had no shot of being,
His mom.
not insane, killing
Yeah.
people, because his mom was literally telling him, dude, the whole world is bad. They're all out there to kill you. They're all out there to deceive you, lie to you. I'm the only one here that's not.
Yeah.
And
His
then
mom is.
imagine what it would be like for him if he had a normal life, like where everybody loved him, his parents, loved him, everything like that. He could have been like a multi-billion-dollar man, making millions, being nice to everybody, doing charities and all of this, that, and the other, dude. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah. But his mom manipulated him, and that made him kill his brother,
and 2 other people,
possibly 40 other people.
Yeah. And then digging up dead people's bodies.
Yeah, and trying to make a suit for her. That's crazy, dude.
Literally go on Amazon and buy a leather suit.
I don't think they had Amazon.
Oh, wow.
This isn't in like 1940s, 1950s.
Oops. Well,
Oh.
go hunting and get your own leather.
Like, he's not like compared to like Ted Bundy or like
Dude,
John
that's the
Wayne
man I heard
Gacy.
of.
Have you heard of John Wayne Gacy?
No. Ted
You
Bundy, I heard of
haven't?
it. No.
John Wayne Gacy's the killer clown.
Oh. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that killed like 14 boys.
Yeah, is that the guy who if you get in trouble? I heard if you get in trouble, you can call this guy and he'd come to your house and scare this kid with a leather clown suit, and then end up killing him. Oh, well, that's an actual person. I think I don't remember what his name was, but he dressed up like a clown, and his parents, if they didn't behave, the parents would call this guy and he'll come up there in a full leather clown suit, and then end up killing the kid and then the parents too.
No.
Actual business, got money for it.
What makes me interested about this Ed Gein is, was he interested in the Nazis? Because it said
That's the only thing you're thinking of right now is the Nazis?
No, because it could very well be possible that he was a Nazi, and he was just, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You lost me.
I lost myself. This story is weird.
Very weird.
But yeah, this is basically Ed Gein's whole life, with very little social stuff, like killing his brother, which was never proven. All it said was yeah, there was a fire and his brother apparently suffocated.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, but I think that he suffocated him himself, smothered him or something. I don't know.
Like the bird off of Rio.
What?
You know the bird off of Rio? You put a rag up to that guy's mouth and then
Oh.
out. Yeah.
That's different.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
It's just knocking them out. That's not killing them.
Yeah, but he could have knocked him out and then set the house on fire and then smothered him to death.
True, yeah. What makes me also... Where was this?
Texas, you said this already.
Oh, wait, yeah, Wisconsin, yeah.
What? I said Texas.
It's Wisconsin.
Oh.
Plainfield, Wisconsin.
Oh.
He was born in La Crosse, Wisconsin, but they moved to Plainfield.
I don't think we have any serial killers where I live. Thank the Lord.
Oh. I don't think we do. But then again, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not saying the place I work.
Yeah, don't say that.
It is the place I live.
Yeah, it is visited the environment.
Yeah.
A lot of gang violence and all that.
A lot of druggies.
Yeah, sure.
I will say we live in the country though. That's it. That's fine.
Yes, sir. I'm moving to New
York, so.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want more of this, leave a comment. Tell me who you want me to read about next. Probably John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy. What's that? The Night Stalker. That one also freaked me out. Have you heard of the Night Stalker?
Maybe.
He like killed people during night and like he woke them up just to see the fear in their eyes.
Like you, Cozy. I don't think about serial killers all the time. I like to laugh.
I
like to feel free and happy all the time. I don't like this stuff.
I only like look at them just to see what they're thinking while they do it. Like what put them in that position?
I don't think about that at all. It scares me. It makes me feel uncomfortable about myself. It makes me want to cry.
If
like a dark room in a corner.
Think about it. If like a serial killer comes into your house, you already know what he's gonna think about, cause you already.
He's gonna kill me. Yeah, but I don't think like if some random person comes in my house, like, bro, what are you doing here? I don't think you're a serial killer or anything. I'm just like, bro, get out.
Like it's 2022, almost 2023. Like you know.
It's the beginning. What are you talking about? It's the beginning of 20.
It's not. It's like in the middle.
Well, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
The beginning was like 6 months ago. I don't know what you mean by the beginning. But yeah, I
live under a rock, okay?
If you like watch more like serial killer stuff, like slashers, you already know how to like protect yourself and protect your family.
You literally get in the car and run away.
No.
See, and don't ever go upstairs with the lights off. Always come into your house and turn on the lights. That's the biggest thing in horror. Turn on the lights.
I always keep one light on in my house during the night.
Yeah, never go upstairs. If a serial killer knows anything, they know to look upstairs. Just stay downstairs, bro, closest to the door. Go, what the heck? What are you gonna do? Jump out the freaking top story? What the heck?
Yes. You'll probably break your bone, but at least you'll get away from him, and you can warn like the neighbors.
You might as well just stay on the bottom floor where you have more chances of not breaking a bone.
You can also like keep your keys right next to your bed and like.
Exactly. See, I don't have a shot.
I have my keys right here. But yeah.
Arms linked. We're telling you, arms linked apart. Your phone's right there. Your keys are right there.
My
you
phone.
have a pocket knife right here, just in case.
During the night, I always keep my phone under my pillow.
I don't.
I always also keep a knife under my pillow.
That's very dangerous.
Protection.
I have a machete under my pillow. I'm ready.
I also have like 3 knives right there, right next to me. Yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, press the red button down below that says subscribe, and next time we will talk about like John Wayne Gacy or something. Maybe an unsolved mystery and we could probably solve it.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Yeah, goodbye.